You know what hurts the most about Manchester United right now? It's not the losses, it's not the league position, it's not even the sackings anymore. It's the fact that nothing shocks us. Because when the news broke that Ruben Amorim was gone after barely 3 months, most fans didn't say what. They said, yeah, that sounds about right. 3 months, one philosophy, zero patience. And now we're here again. Another manager, another project, another reset button smashed like it owes United money. Sit with me for a moment, because this story is deeper than tactics, deeper than formations, deeper than wins and losses. This is about ego, power, broken promises, and a club still searching for its soul. Let's rewind. People will tell you it ended on Sunday. That press conference, that tension you could feel through the screen. But no, it was already dead by Friday. Remember that Leeds press conference? Amorim walks in with a face like thunder, no spark, no fire, and then he drops the bomb. We're not signing anyone in January, not as a rumor, not as a suggestion, as a statement. Then for the first time he refuses to talk tactics. That's when you knew something snapped, because when a manager stops talking football, he's already fighting something bigger. Behind the scenes, there was a full-blown clash with Jason Wilcox. Not a small disagreement, a real row, formation, transfers, promises made and promises broken. This wasn't about a back three anymore. It was about control. And once the relationship between sporting director and head coach breaks, there's no way back. No comeback tour, no redemption arc, just a long walk out. Let's be fair, Ruben Amorim didn't walk into an easy job, but let's also stop pretending he helped himself, because the truth is this: you can experiment, you can rebuild, you can struggle, but you cannot look like you don't understand your own players. Back three, back four, train one system, play another. Bruno Fernandes pushed deeper than his own shadow. Brandon Mbeumo, a runner turned into a static number 10. Center backs coming on when you're chasing games. Old Trafford was watching and asking one question: what are we actually doing here? Then came the comments, calling the team the worst Manchester United side in history, offering his resignation publicly more than once, criticizing young players in the open. That's not honesty, that's self-destruction. You don't motivate a fragile squad by telling the world they're hopeless. And the moment he started questioning executives in public, that was the end. Once you attack the hierarchy while holding the title head coach, not manager, it's finished. Now let's talk numbers. 15 wins in 47 Premier League games. Read that again. 15. That's not a process. That's not trust the vision. That's a red flag on fire. Because winning covers everything in football. If Amorim was winning, fans forgive the system. Players buy in. Executives stay quiet. But when results disappear, every decision gets magnified. Every quote gets replayed. Every mistake gets weaponized. And don't lie to yourself as a fan. If this was happening at your club, would you still be defending it? Or would you be screaming, just win games? Because that's what it always comes back to. So now we move to the next chapter. The interim era. Again, Darren Fletcher steps in, a clubman, respected, calm, and that's exactly why he's here. Not to revolutionize football, but to stop the bleeding, bring smiles back, lower the noise, reconnect the dressing room. But let's be honest, this is not the long-term plan. This is a pause button. United are shopping for experience, people who know the weight of the badge, because right now they don't need genius, they need stability. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The managerial market right now is shaky. Tuchel is elite but control hungry. De Zerbi is brilliant but volatile. Nagelsmann is sharp but carries a massive personality. And this new structure at United doesn't want dictators. It wants collaborators, head coaches, not emperors. Which raises the real question: can big egos even survive in this setup? Or does United need someone comfortable in their own skin, not trying to prove they're the smartest person in the room? Look at Pep Guardiola. Ideas, yes. Control, yes. But above all, trust. Pep and his sporting director argue. They clash. They disagree. But they are aligned. United haven't had that alignment in a decade. Every appointment feels like hope. Hope is not strategy. Now about transfers. If you're expecting a January rebuild, lower your expectations. The plan hasn't changed. No panic buys, no splurging. The Semenyo situation was an opportunity, not an obsession. Missed it. Move on. The real spending comes in summer, and the priority is clear. Midfield. Because you cannot control games without control players. Fans want stars, reality wants balance. Wharton and Anderson are elite, but they're summer targets. In January, someone like Ruben Neves actually makes sense. Experience, leadership, stability. Not glamorous, but sometimes you don't need fireworks. You need a fire extinguisher. And here's the truth nobody likes admitting. Manchester United are no longer the automatic choice. When Pep calls, players listen. When United call, players ask questions. That's the gap. And until that gap closes, every rebuild will feel uphill. Ruben Amorim didn't fail alone. The system failed him, he failed himself, and the club failed patience again. But football doesn't wait. The badge still weighs heavy. The crowd still demands. the pressure still crushes. So I'll leave you with this. If ideas don't equal results, then what matters more at Manchester United right now? Vision or victories? Would you have given Amorim more time, or was this always doomed from day one? Tell me in the comments.